سلام بچه ها، من برگشتم. آریانئو هستم. بریم سراغ ادامه بازی گنشین ایمپکت اکت دوممون. ببینیم چی شد آقا. این داستان ما با چایلد چه اتفاقی میفته بالاخره. بیام اینجا با چایلد صحبت کنیم. بله که ما انجامش دادیم.
Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Leo Chising would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So where is he? In Leoli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Leo custom.
رفتیم با یه خانومه صحبت کردیم و مثل اینکه دوست چایلد بودن و الان هم با چایلد اومدیم اینجا.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your
Mr. Zhongli. بله خیلی ممنون، قربان تو عزیزم.
من شی هستید، خلبان کشی هستید.
عجب. اوهو اومدیم پیش ژانگلی. آقا بهترین کاراکتر این گیم. چایلد مثل اینکه دوستشه. واو واقعا وباحت خیلی خاصی داره ژانگلی. همش با جواب ما رو داد. دوباره نه این باگ کوفتی نشست بلند شد اینجوری. بشین لعنتی بشین.
جمع کنین بابا کاسه کوزتون.
نمیتونی این جنتلمنو باشی؟
And we the Fatui have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion?
ما سر پا لعنتی.
Kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed.
پایمن ما هم سر پا پایمن هم اونجوری با اون رفتارش. چه غذاییه این مثلا نگم دیگه.
The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng funeral parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, they are
ما
still...
همچنان سر پاییم.
shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli
because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
رکس لپیسز. بچه‌ها رکس لپیس همون فردی بود که کشته شد توی اون پارت.
Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli...
و ما نمیتونیم الان چایلو ببینیم چون سر پاییم. گیم هلو باگاتو فیکس کن.
Many adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning.
Okay.
In years past,
ژانگلی خیلی وباحت داره بچه‌ها.
huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot of
چه این الان
since you
با
have
ما
had dealings with the ARIANEO Archon. Could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
بله حتما.
The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel.
نینگوانگ بچه همون دختره بود که یه قدرت خاص داشت و خواست رکس لپیس رو سامن کنه یا احضار کنه.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite.
و ما همچنان وسط این دیالوگای مهم، این جلسه مهم سر پاییم.
Come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
بله.
All right, my brief turned out well.
لعنتی.
You can go if you want to.
لعنتی.
Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
خب آقا اومدیم با ژانگلی صحبت کردیم راجع به موضوع و بریم اینجا بیرون ببینیم این داستان تهش به کجا میرسه. بله ژانگلی بیرون منتظرمونه.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? Indeed, the weight of 3,700 years worth of history.
واقعا با ژانگلی دیگه نمیشه شوخی کرد. من بخوام با هر کاراکتری شوخی کنم شوخی میکنم، اما ژانگلی اصلا جای شوخی نداره.
Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the
داره راجع به این منطقه صحبت میکنه بچه که چه جای عجیب و غریب و مهمیه.
Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds.
اوهو یه چیزی بهمون داد.
If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worthy of a deity.
صحیح. Let's go. بریم اون سمت. که باید بریم اونجا. با ایشون باید صحبت کنیم. یه دیالوگ کوتاه دیگه با ژانگلی داشتیم. حالا هم با ایشون. چقدر هم تو پره. یه سری سنگن بچه ها.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
فراموش کرد بچه ها پایین.
Noctilucus jade.
ژانگلی گفت خودش.
Grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies.
توریست. گفت شما توریست نیستید. و معذرت خواهی کرد.
What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the Jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with
داره
such
راجع به
fine-
جنسش توضیح
Go
میده.
on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
بذارید از ژانگلی
You
بپرسیم.
want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
You
همشونو.
act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again!
عجب. همشونو گرفتیم.
Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always
پایمه یه
consider
مقدار
Mora before acting, then
رفتارش
in
عجیب و
all
غریب شد.
things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
اوهو.
What?
سوسماست.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your
درسته.
heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade.
چقدر دیالوگاشون
These are
طولانیه.
all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light
همچنان
up
داریم
the
گوش میکنیم ببینیم
darkness.
جانگلی داره چی
And so
میگه.
its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon.
ببینم الان داری حرف میزنی چرا دهنت تکون نمیخوره. دیگه این دفعه واقعا جا شوخی کنی.
In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again.
خیلی خوب با جانگلی صحبت کردیم. با ایشون هم که این مقدار
But
چاق
can
بود
you let us
صحبت
burn them
کردیم.
first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well...
بده رد
fine.
کن بیاد ما
As
باشون
you wish.
کار داریم دیگه.
How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
گفت اگه سنگ
All
خوبی
right,
بدی
take these as samples. I've
از
carved them
دست
off with a
نمیره اون
knife
چیزی
and
که
tagged
به ما
them
فروخت.
to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin
Nonetheless.
slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
میشه یه مقدار بازی کنیم همش داریم صحبت میکنیم. هلو
We can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
جمع کنین بابا کاسه کوزتون.
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking,
اینو میخواستم همه ببینن واسه همین لایک رفتم.
yet agree
اینو ببینن همه صفاشو ببرن تو کل ایران عشق کنن ببینن دنیا دست کیه.
be based upon
میشه
fairness.
بس کنید.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
بریم دیگه واقعا بریم. خیلی خوب بچه ها رسیدیم به جایی که من قراره یه جو که مسخره بگم آقا یارو رو زنبور نیشش میزنه در حال مرگ میگه آه بهشون بگین خرس خوردتش.
جمع کنین بابا
آقا
کاسه کوزتون.
بیمزم خودتونید.
is far
Eh.
better than Sumeru's frigid
بریم سراغ اصل مطلب. خب ما رسیدیم اینجا. جانگلی هم داشت بنده خدا صحبت میکرد ما هم داشتیم جوک مسخره توضیح میدادیم.
We're still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
اینا رو باید بزنیم. اه چرا نمیزنه؟
Oz, reveal thyself. Boom!
بابا بد جای اینجا چرا
Wings of darkness, come.
بمیرید. دمیجی دارم هم خدا وکیلی عجب دمیجی دارم. بین خودمون بمونه بچه، بین خودمون بمونه. ای بابا ای بابا ای بابا ای بابا ای بابا ای بابا ای بابا. بمیر بمیر. نمیخوای بمیری، نمیخوای بمیری. هلا بالاخره مرد.
جمع کنیم بابا کاسکوزتون رو.
رسیدیم به اینجای کار.
Still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro.
داشتن یه سوپ خیلی بزرگ درست میکرد.
Fire it up and begin our experiment.
چه کار کرد؟
Go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three
عجب.
is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
حتما.
Mr. Zhongli said that the shiny
گفت از قدرت پایرو آتیش استفاده کن که بتونی
Pay close attention.
داغ نگرش داری و ما هم میگیم چشم.
Incinerate. Whoa.
دشمن حمله کرد. الو هلپ هلپ.
Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light?
بمیرید دیوانه ها.
Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
اینا رو باید بزنیم.
I must.
Don't waste my time. Boom boom.
یانفی بزنشون.
It's no.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
No rest for the wicked.
Incinerate.
کی داره میزنه؟ خب بریم سراغ سوپمون. دوباره نه.
More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks
وای.
like we ruined their food. Good night, should.
بمیرید ای ضعیفه ها.
I'll catch up.
نه لا.
Motion to compel. It's no.
وقتشه با قدرت من
Oz revealed.
چیشی بمیری.
Motion to compel.
بمیر بمیر بمیر. دوتا تو گوشی زد بهم. وقتشه دیگه بمیری. اینم از سوپمون.
Too bright. That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it?
دوباره باید برگردیم پیش این فروشنده مهربون.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit harder. Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the
Done.
same,
یعنی انجام
pardon
شد.
me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting?
Parting,
Oh,
huh?
dear.
Dear.
I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought.
بده ما بریم پی کارمون.
This means that Rex Lapis.
لعنتیو بده. جای صحبت کردن.
Even though the Jade mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said
جمع
that
کنین
when
بابا
he lost his way
کاسکوزتون.
while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for
دلش
our
مهربون
protection,
شد
the
برای ما.
city wouldn't
قربونت
exist
برم
as
من.
it
این
does now.
فروشنده
The
خوب.
proprietor
کاش که از این
turned
فروشنده ها
me off
زیاد
as a
شه.
fool.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself,
ژانگلی داره صحبت میکنه بچه.
I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends.
خواهش میکنم عزیزم.
What's with
قربونت
me getting
برم
all
من.
sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Not to look his jade
Wait a
back.
minute. He said it would have
بچه این
price.
جیدا رو ما
Not
میخوایم
that we
بگیریم.
could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
یعنی میگی ژانگلی تو پول نداری؟
My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh,
ما داریم. نگران نباشید
did
اصلا.
child give us some advanced funds earlier?
بله.
That's a relief. Have a look,
بذار صحبت تموم شه پایمن. چرا نذاشتید صحبت پایمن
It's
تموم شه؟
fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite
خوب شد
enough.
چایل یه مقدار بهمون داده بود بچه.
It's
پول.
settled.
مانی.
Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
I will do my best.
بهش گفتیم که دفعه بعد
You have my
مانی
thanks.
بیار برای خودت. پول مول داشته باش. ژانگلی جان ما که نمیتونیم همیشه تو رو حساب کنیم که عزیز من. رسیدیم. جیدا رو گذاشتیم و
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes.
بله.
I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liu Chising have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us.
دقیقاً.
I wonder what that's about. Also, the
رکس لاپیس.
Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
گزوویا.
Right, that's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already
Who the
have
murderer is.
someone
یعنی
in
قاتل
mind.
کیه؟
Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that
I
they
still
need to
feels
find.
very odd.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow!
واو
Oh, no! I
عجب.
wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Mr.
Since the
Zhang
rite
Li.
of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I for one have no
مشی هستید خلبان کشی هستید.
outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes?
بله بریم که آماده کنیم.
Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however,
چشماش هم میبنده
is
بچه.
most elegant
ژانگ
and
لی.
is especially suited for solemn events.
از این
like
شخصیت
the
من خوشم
offerings to
اومد.
gods
شما
and
چطور؟
deities.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We
Follow
should go
me.
to the
یعنی دنبال
merchants
من
to
پیا.
purchase our ingredients.
بسیار خوب من این قسمت رو همینجا تمام میکنم. اومدیم و با جانگلی گپی زدیم و جیدا رو گذاشتیم سر جاشون. خیلی ممنون که نگاه کردید بچه. کانال یوتیوب من رو حتما سابسکرایب کنید. هر روز یه دونه ویدیو داریم و لایک و کامنت هم فراموش نکنید. نظری بود حتما کامنت بذارید. اینجا همه چیز آزاده و تو پارت بعدی میبینمتون دیگه. فعلا بای.